have perhaps not heard the last of the altercation between Senators Tinubu and Tinubu-Melaye, as the Lagos lawmaker has now written a second and a third letter, one to the party leadership and the other to the Senate leadership, reporting Senator Melaye's alleged harassment. And things are apparently falling apart for the People's Democratic Party in Lagos, as the leadership of the party has been fought over by two factions after the factions got into a dirty fight which has led into bloodletting and injuries. Both sides are pointing accusing fingers on the matter. And that's our focus on the program. Many thanks for joining in, everyone, and welcome to Politics Today on Channel Television. I'm Tinubu-Melaye. Before we bring you some of the top stories that we are following on the program, let me quickly tell you that some of the hanging elections that a lot of us have been expecting, INEC cancelled a lot of them, and now INEC is going to be conducting them again. Going back to the field, let me give you an understanding of how this will go. INEC is preparing for the Imo and Kogi rerun election, which is slated now for Saturday, the 23rd of July, 2016. Now, INEC is going to have some level of deployment, hopefully something that will bring some sort of sanity and a good conduct in the exercise. For Imo State rerun election, there will be about 4,105 personnel that will be deployed for that election, and the elections we hold in the sanitary districts of Imo North and Imo North, and 3 state constituency of Isiala, Imbano, Oru East, and Owerri West, with a total of 390 and 311 registered voters in 8 local government areas, 64 registration areas, and 817 polling units. What about Kogi State? INEC is saying that it will deploy 1,498 personnel in the election that will hold in sanitary districts, which is Kogi East, and 2 state constituencies of Ofu and Ida, across 8 local government areas, with a total of 140,297 registered voters in 45 registration areas and 236 polling units. Well, that is what we're expecting from INEC over the 23rd of July 2016. Hopefully that should go according to plans based on what INEC is putting on the table. Well, let me give you an understanding of some of the things that is happening that we're following right here, right now. We told you yesterday that Senator Tinubu, representing Lagos State, wrote to the Inspector General of Police, the Acting Inspector General of Police, asking for protection from what she said that is an alleged harassment of her on the floor by Senator Tinubu-Melaye, representing Kogi West. This time around, the senator that you are seeing right on your screen has written to the leadership of the APC. She addressed the letter to a petition this time around to Chief John Oyegun, the national chairman of the All Progressives Congress, dated 18th July 2016, saying that, let me just read quickly a portion of the letter written by Senator Tinubu. She has stated that much of what took place has been widely reported in the media. However, I would like to place on record for the party this former complaint in hope that the party will act to appropriately sanction Senator Melaye for his malign behavior. In this way, the party will affirm its policy of zero tolerance for gender discrimination and to restore its reputation as a vehicle of positive change and not an arm of regression and intolerance towards women. Well, there's another letter which she has written to the leadership of the National Assembly, addressed to Senator Bukola Saraki, the President of the Senate and the Chairman of the National Assembly. She wrote and says that a former complaint against Senator Tinubu-Melaye regarding gross misconduct at the July 12, 2016 Senate Executive Session. She's also saying that Senator Melaye totality of the misconduct amounted to an assault against a person as a senator, as a female and a law-abiding citizen of Nigeria. She says, and I quote, "I take the cautionary step of submitting this letter in order to seek proper recourse that will protect me against criminal assault on the floor of the Senate or elsewhere, that I and other lawmakers may exercise our right as senators to represent our constituencies in a manner and with the decorum befitting this hallowed chamber." Of course, some of the news that we are getting right now is that there might be some reconciliation going on between these two senators. We have reached out to Senator Tinubu-Melaye. He has agreed to speak with us, but up to now, we understand that he's been engaged in the reconciliation meeting, which is said to be going on at the Senate chambers or at the Senate right now, because some of the news coming in from some close quarters are telling us that the two senators are probably going to be called together, and that reconciliation is going to be headed by the Senate President, Dr. Bukola Saraki. We hope that that goes through so that these two senators will lay these issues to rest, because a lot of their supporters have also held their own side of the story, and they're telling it to the public. Well, that's it for that for now. We hold it for now until we get more. But we take a moment. And when we return, we'll talk more about some of the issues that are being brought to the table today, right here on the program. Stay with us. We'll be right back.